Hi, it's Watercolor with Wendy, lesson 4. Now we're going to just talk about the colors a little bit more. One thing to remember is if you have 3 primary colors together, that they will make a dull color, and then with watercolor you can't take that third out, so you're going to have muddy colors. And you might not want muddy colors. You might in some cases, but we're going to try to keep our colors bright and then muddy them at will. So therefore, if we're going to make a secondary color, one secondary color is purple. So if we make purple out of red and blue, which you may remember from kindergarten, red and blue, and that was the red, this red and the red and with a little bit of yellow in it, and the blue with a little bit of yellow in it, it becomes muddy. So that's not a bright purple, and I can't make it bright. It's a kind of a purple. It's a dull purple, kind of a grayish purple. But if you're more cognizant of what you're using, then you're going to pick the red with blue in it already. We don't mind. There's no yellow in that color. And then pick the other blue with red in it already. And then we have bright purples. So this can make 10,000 different purples, just depending on how much water you put in there, how much blue, you can make it more blue, and how much red. But this one is muddy. You can make it lighter, but you can't get the yellow out. So it's very important to mix the right two. The same thing could be true with the other two secondary colors. For example, green. If I make green with yellow and blue, and I use this blue, which is the purple blue, it's got a color in there we don't necessarily want for green. There's some red in there. And then I pick the yellow that also has red, then we just get some very, very dull greens. But if we're more careful and we choose the right yellow, which is the bright yellow, the blue yellow, and then we pick the blue with yellow in it, the yellow blue and the blue yellow, we get bright greens, and we can control that color for its brightness or dullness. If you want to dull a little bit, all you can do is add some red. If you want to make it more yellow, you can. If you want to make it more blue, you can. But if you add a little bit of red, it's going to dull it slightly, going in this direction of that color. But you can't go the other way. So that's our lesson on secondary colors.